All right, vetters, got some breaking news. This is not a joke, not clickbait. This is real. NASA just put out a press conference where they allege to have discovered, get this, life on Mars, ancient life on Mars, proof of life on another planet. This is crazy. Look, there's more to the story, but it's finally happening in a way that the day that would come, this is crazy. Honestly, I'm a little speechless. So take a look at this montage I made of the press conference.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our NASA briefing on some exciting news we have on one of our Mars missions. For today's press conference, for the last 30 years, NASA has been exploring Mars. And in that exploration, we're looking for signs of life, we're looking for water, but 30 years of exploration. And in the past, we thought we found signs of life. And when we did that, we put it out to the scientific community. And the scientific community would come back and say, well, listen, there's different explanations for what you think was life. It actually was created by something else. And that's been the history, the partnership that NASA has with its discoveries and the scientific community that will, in essence, pressure test what we think we've found.
And so today we are going to talk to you about this amazing, exciting discovery. And I also want to make sure that we put context around it and you see how it fits into our search for life in the universe. So last July, as Secretary Duffy eloquently described, NASA's Perseverance rover found a leopard-spotted rock at Mars. And scientists immediately knew it was interesting. We hadn't seen anything like that before on Mars. And we talked about it last summer. The moment we found it, we put out the images for everybody to see and everybody to share in the joy of NASA science. Today, we're really here celebrating that incredible hard work of the science team as they literally tried to prove it wasn't interesting. Maybe it's just something else. Maybe it's not, the key result that we've been waiting for. And so they've done the analysis on these leopard spots, and we think they are potentially made by some sort of ancient life. This finding by our incredible Perseverance rover is the closest we've actually come to discovering ancient life on Mars.
The Perseverance rover landed in Jezero crater in 2021, and this site was selected as the result of a multi-year community effort because we decided that this site was truly the best place to accomplish the Mars 2020 mission goals of seeking signs of ancient life on Mars, putting together a collection of rocks for possible return to Earth in the future. It's in a location amongst the most ancient terrains on Mars, exposing some of the oldest rocks anywhere in the solar system.
So we turned to our organic chemical detector, the Sherlock instrument, and trained it on this rock at the location of those two little black boxes that you see on the surface of the rock. And there's a lot of information on these graphs, but the key thing to take note of is the fact that what we see in these spectra is something called a G-band, and that's pointed out on the image. The G-band for us is a smoking gun indicator for the presence of organic matter in this mud. And we see that G-band in the Chayava Falls target, and we actually see it in a couple of the other locations that we interrogated around the Bright Angel Formation. And this tells us that we had a rusty red mud that was deposited in the presence of organic matter.
You're excited to be announcing the publication of this peer-reviewed paper about these features from this about 350 billion-year-old rock on Mars, right? This is about the same time as we see some of the earliest fossils of life on Earth. And so these features are helping us to better understand the potential biological history of Mars. After our announcement last year, the peer-reviewed publication is the next step in the scientific process, and it allows NASA to make the data that we collected from this mission and the science team's interpretation of that data sort of available to the broader science community for further and wider study.
Let's talk about the sponsor for today's video, private internet access. Hey, like you, I love streaming, gaming, and browsing, but I used to worry about my online privacy. Then I found private internet access, VPN. So what is a VPN? Well, it's a virtual private network, and it's made to protect you while you use the internet, right? Surf the web, watch movies. Your data is protected. Private internet access, my data is locked tight with military-grade encryption. Their no logs policy means nobody's tracking me, and the speeds, super fast for binge watching or work from home calls. I can connect to over 30,000 servers worldwide to unblock shows or stay secure on public Wi-Fi. It's like having the internet in my pocket safely. Pia's got affordable plans, 24/7 support, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. I trust it, and you will too. Take it from me. Grab Pia VPN and surf worry-free. So use my code down below and check out privateinternetaccess.com for a special offer. So look, I realize that there's much more that needs to happen, right, to prove this, but this is essentially 99.9% positive at this point. They just need to cross the T's and dot the I's, if you know what I'm saying. This is huge. This is huge, huge news, right? This is, whether you believe aliens are on Earth or not, this is huge news. This would be a worldwide accepted belief that life exists outside of Earth, right? It's the first domino, which is the most important. This to me is massive news, and I'm super excited about this. I'm going to be nerding out and diving deep into this. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm making the video of rounding up my thoughts about the latest UAP video that got released at the hearing yesterday, and boom, this news drops, just boom, I have to stop everything I'm doing. So I do have a video coming out about that, explaining what I think that video that got showed yesterday at the hearing is all about. And let's just say it's more than meets the eye. I have a very, very good theory about that video, why it was released. Anyway, look for that video also on my channel coming out. But this news by NASA to me is massive. I mean, just again, massive. Again, first domino. It just to me is a sign that life is everywhere. Life is everywhere, and it is one step closer to a understanding that life may be on this planet somehow. Right? Again, I think no matter how you look at this, this is huge. This is huge. There can no longer be any laughing about life on other planets. What are you talking about? We just discovered ancient life on Mars, right? Which we always thought, right? It's just like, this is crazy. And anyway, again, there still is some work to be done, but in my opinion, we're there, right? And I look forward to the confirmation of this. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad they're sharing it, right? They're being transparent about this whole thing. And yeah, I'm just excited, to be honest with you, and a little speechless, I have to admit. For me, this is what it's all about, these sort of scientific discoveries. So anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments, and look forward to my video about that UFO video that got shown at the hearing. So again, I found some things out. Pay attention. All right, y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Put your comments down below. Remember, every day's a gift, y'all. Peace.